Hi all, I just got my Druid to level 60 with this leveling build, and holy crap was it so much fun to do so. It excels so well with AoE clearing, bosses, can solo basically any type of content while you're leveling, it's fast and easy to play, and most of all, the build is actually fun to use. I'm going to cover everything you need to know for the build, aspects to get, mercenaries I use, the skills, boss powers so you can get your Druid to 60 in Season 8. I'll have the build linked in the description below too, so you can copy that. Let's jump right into it. The main aspects to make this build come online are Stampede, which gives us another companion and they do more damage. Aspect of the Calm Breeze, which causes Wind Shear to poison enemies and has a chance to give us all of our spirit back. It's really nice. Shepherd's aspect for companions to do even more damage for however many we have. This pairs really well with Stampede. We've got Edge Master aspect for extra damage based off of our resource when cast. And finally, a defensive aspect I really like called Skinwalkers that heals you for 25% of your health whenever you shapeshift, or it gives 4 to 5 if you're at full. For boss powers, I'm going to assume that you're brand new to the game and to the season, and you won't have access to the in-game boss powers for this one or the world boss powers. So for this build, we're just going to use the ones that you can easily get from the seasonal event. Our main boss power is going to be Skurg's Toxins for some extra poison damage, Beastmaster's Training, which is essential for extra companion damage, Torisk's Rage for extra attack speed, and Alex's Talons for some extra movement speed to help with our lack of mobility with this build. For our skill tree, I'm just going to cover the essential skills here, so anything that I miss, any passive nodes or anything like that, again, it will be in the build in the description below that you're welcome to follow along and copy fully. To start us off, we're going to be taking Wind Shear into Enhanced, into Fierce Wind Shear. This is going to increase our movement speed, which is super nice to have considering the only weak point of this build is actually our mobility. So having this really speeds things up and the leveling process. Next up is Pulverize, and we're going to be taking Raging Pulverize. This basically increases overpowers damage, and then enemies that are overpowered by Pulverize can also be stunned for a few seconds, which is great. The big parts of this build are the Wolves, Poison Creeper, and Ravens. I would definitely max these out to the fullest rank considering that they're a big part of our damage, and then these passive nodes are super essential to have. For the Wolves, we're going to be taking Brutal Wolf Pack to gain extra attack speed when we critically strike, which works really well with Brutal Poison Creeper, which basically increases our critical strike chance against enemies that are strangled by Poison Creeper, which works really well. And then down here, we're taking Brutal Ravens, which just increases passive damage by Ravens, and we get 2 additional ones, which is solid. Down below, we're going to be taking for our ultimate Cataclysm. This is just so nice. It's great for clearing. It's just a really solid ability. It does a ton of damage around you. It doesn't take any work to use. I absolutely love it. We're taking Prime, obviously, and then Supreme Cataclysm, which makes enemies vulnerable. I love that. And then right here, we're going to definitely want One with Nature. Your companion skills each gain 1 additional companion, which again, that works really well with our aspects, and they deal 80% increased damage. This is such a huge buff to this build, so definitely pick up this one specifically, and then you gain the passive effect of Ravens, Wolves, and Poison Creeper. For our Spirit Boons, to start us off with the Deer, we're going to be taking Advantageous Beast. We get 15% increased movement speed and 15% increased impairment reduction. Again, the movement speed is just so nice for this build considering we're not the most mobile class. Next up is Eagle. We're going to be taking Scythe Talons. We get increased critical strike chance. Again, that works really well with our aspects and skills that we're choosing in the skill tree. And then Lucky Hit Chance, which is really great because then our Wind Shear has a chance to fully restore our spirit, so absolutely works great. And then we're bonding with the Wolf. The 2 boons we're going to be taking are Pack Leader. Critical strikes have up to a 30% chance to reset the cooldowns of your companion skills. This is so freaking nice. Again, it's just working so well. The synergy is great with our skills that we're choosing. And then we're also taking Calamity, extend the duration of your ultimate skills by 35%. This just makes it so Cataclysm lasts even longer, which is really, really nice when you're starting to get into higher content. Leveling up, if you're going on harder difficulty when you're leveling and things aren't dying immediately, it's super nice. The next up for Snake, the last one, Masochistic. I'm not sure if I said that right, but critical strikes with a shapeshifting skill have a 75% chance to heal you for 10% maximum life. So again, when you're using Pulverize, you have a chance to heal again. It's just great for survivability. For our mercenaries, the main mercenary we're going to take is Rahir. He's just so nice because he gives us resistance to all of the elements and some extra healing. And also Subo is a nice reinforcement to have. Again, I'll have it linked down in the description below for the build so you can see which skills I picked. But Rahir's just really nice. If you want to go on a higher difficulty, you don't want to just start out in normal or hard, you can actually push pretty hard with this. especially if you have access to Mercenaries right away, is super nice. For our rotation and playstyle for the build, our main sources of damage are going to be our companion skills. So we're going to use our wolves for single target. Anytime they come up, we have a single target we need to blast, do that. It chunks them. It's absolutely insane. Poison creeper and ravens for any type of AoE. We're going to use cataclysm, our ultimate, when it's off cooldown. And then wind shear and pulverize as fillers. Wind shear is great if you need spirit, since it has a chance to give us our spirit back completely. And then pulverize is really nice to pop for survivability and healing if you need it, or just for fun, just as a filler. So that's basically the build, guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. Again, it's going to be down in the description below if you guys just want to see what everything else you need in there. I'll have everything that's essential for the build to use on that. And thank you so much for watching. Keep an eye out for more content coming out here soon for Diablo 4 or other MMOs, anything like that. If you have content you want me to cover on the channel, leave it down in the comments below.